Good afternoon, PS42 friends and family. It's Mr. Sharkey. I hope all is well. So here we go. Today is the 15th of September, and tomorrow, the 16th, as well as 17th and 18th, our school staff and faculty will be connecting in your homes. So just a little bit of a homework assignment. Just make sure that our devices are ready, they're charged, our kids are ready to meet and greet our PS42 faculty and staff. If you have not already, please check your email. An email went out with all the information necessary for you to be successful to connect on the G Suite platform and all the necessary information to navigate the system. If you don't have the email, if you for some reason are having a difficult time finding it, it's also on our school website. Please read over the letter. It's pretty comprehensive and we'll help you walk through it. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out. So I also would like to connect with you today to really not only explain that tomorrow's intentions is just to do that connection, but a little bit deeper context with what tomorrow is all about, including Thursday and Friday. So the nature of these 3 days is to have our teachers and staff connect with your children and your children connect with us, making sure that the connections are actually working at the level that is the criteria needed to be successful. If there's a question or concern, our teachers will be helping you troubleshoot. The second nature of the call and the work will to be starting the conversation and the dialogue and talking about and having that discussion about how to stay safe and stay healthy during this pandemic when coming to school. They will help identify all the practices and talk to our kids about what to expect when they do come in. So it's a little bit of an icebreaker. And I think that's important. And then what is the other intention is really our teachers will be doing this in a diplomatic fashion, just checking in with many of our kids and making sure that everyone is both healthy mentally and socially. So why is that important? Well, I don't know if you realize, but if you slow down and think about it, there's a level of anxiety that we all will face. I had it too. Coming back, I've been out of this building since March, and I was only permitted back in very late in August. And so walking in, it was just it was an odd feeling. And so to transition in, and we want that opportunity for our kids to kind of slowly and gradually fall back into school. So those 3 days will be used for in a sense, a wellness check. I also would like to talk a little bit about the teacher and the faculty member meeting and greeting your child tomorrow, as well as Thursday and Friday. That teacher represents, in a sense, a band of teachers, and please let me explain. So our student body, everyone is attached to a class in ATS code. But there needs to be a teacher for the on-site instruction, as well as the students being supported when they're working remotely. So when they're not on the on-site, but they're on the off days working remotely, as well as the students who went full remote. And so there's a series of teachers that was decided through the Department of Ed and Labor, understanding that we will have a series of teachers to support the learning. Right now, Mr. Sharkey is working closely with the DOE and also working to make sure that everything is in place for Monday. This is actually a big part of the work I've been doing the last few days and actually weeks to ensure that the readiness and everything is in place. Please forgive the bell. That's our front door, believe it or not. The other thing we'd like to really revisit is many families, right now about 148 families have been requesting devices, computers to support learning at home. In the past, the Department of Ed had you utilize a link and they themselves would help retain and have it delivered to your house. That practice has shifted a little bit and now the practice is on the school level. And I think that's a great model. I like that. So it helps us on our end be able to monitor and support the journey as to get computers in everyone's households. Right now, our inventory does not come even close to the number of families who require or need devices. but please continue using the link. And I am in the process of retaining the funding line and the ability to procure new computers as soon as possible. I'm working closely with the DOE on that as well. And so lastly, I thought it was very important to connect with you today. As we speak, I'm sending home a letter and an email to the entire school campus regarding our school facilities. So currently, a little context to the annex building, just to be mindful, in the wintertime, January, February, construction started. And what happened is when COVID, in March, when we transitioned into, due to COVID, full remote, the actual contracting work itself stopped as well. And as a result, the building construction came to a halt. And the nature of the work was to do water remediation and patching the brickwork and the roof work and the groundwater. And as a result, the building continued to take on moisture. And so when we returned back to school, we were not happy at all with the way the building felt and actually what we started noticing. So we had the Department of Ed, School Construction Authority, as well as our partners in education, come in and start doing assessments and do remediation. Please read the letter. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. This work, as we speak, is ongoing. This entire week, they're in there working to make sure that the environment is safe and sound for our students as well as staff. And should I feel the need to, if we're not going back in a timely manner, I'll be messaging that to you as well, and also advocating for the PS42 community to make sure that the Department of Ed supports us if there's a concern. So that is a work in progress for us as we speak, and I will continue to be transparent with you that as well. Well, that's about it for today. I want everyone to go back to the initial intention of today, is that we are super, super excited about coming in and seeing you tomorrow. We'll be coming in and coming into your homes and connecting with you and getting the ball game started again. I really, really miss your kids and your families, and I can't wait. Our teachers are super excited about this as well. So tomorrow's going to be a little bit of a different vibe in the building right now. Between you and I, keep it on the low, but school's not that fun without kids. All right, you didn't hear that from me. Well, I'll talk to you soon, and I'm sure I'll be messaging plenty of information out, especially the next few days. Thank you so much for your time. Boys and girls, if you're watching this, can't wait to be checking in on you as well. Have a great night, everyone, and thank you for your time.